Welcome to another edition of Stache Talks. As you can see, we're here with some goofballs here at the headquarters of War Room Entertainment. And this is my friend Mike. He runs War Room Entertainment.
What's up?
And of course, the lovely Carlos, as always. Today we're going to be talking about a couple things. We just came back from the theater. We watched Anchorman 2. And honestly, I thought it was really funny. Maybe not the best comedy of the year, but it's like top. It's
the best, dumbest comedy of the year.
There you go.
It's the dumb humor that you saw in the first Anchorman or Dumb and Dumber or any of those stupid movies like Hot Rod and stuff like that. If you're into that kind of dumb humor, then Anchorman 2 definitely did deliver.
I just think it was really funny. Everyone was pretty much on point. My favorite character in that one was actually Brick. Brick was just hilarious, like pretty much the whole time.
I'm not gonna lie, I think Brick overdid it this time.
I think
he did, but
it's because they gave him more character.
They gave him more story in this one. He had more story. He met his love of his life and all that. Even that story seemed really small. What do you think of that story?
I didn't really care for it. It was kind of like a weak character that she played. It was kind of. It kind of felt like they threw her. I'm sorry, Kristen Wiig. Kristen Wiig. I'm bad. Kirsten Wiig. I'm bad with names. Okay, I'm bad with names.
Like, but the amount of cameos in this movie.
There are tons of them.
They have some awesome cameos.
Yeah,
stuff we don't even want to say because it'll spoil.
Yeah. Right. But it was hilarious. Go watch it if you guys have the time or chance, because obviously it's gonna be one of those movies that's just it's just fun to watch.
But it's also not for everyone too. Yeah. If you're not into that kind of stuff, you probably won't like it.
See, guys, if you have girlfriends or wives like I do, and you drag them to this, and they're not into that kind of humor, it happened to me.
My wife did not.
My wife's a keeper, but she did not enjoy Anchorman. But we have the stupid humor to enjoy it, so we liked it.
Yeah.
It doesn't totally live up to the original. Maybe the first half or 3/4 of the film lives up to it. And then it kind of takes a whole different tone where you're kind of like...
It gets really dark.
Yeah, it gets kind of dark. Kind of offensive and kind of dark to where you're like, I don't know if I want to laugh or if there's any... So, but it's still funny. You can tell they aged and got fatter.
Will Ferrell just looked old.
He just looks really old and really tanned.
Yeah.
Almost as dark as my dark friend right here.
The blackest man alive.
No, that's not true. I've met darker.
Purple people.
Now see that's the kind of offensive. That's the kind of offense that you'll probably find in this movie.
Yeah.
But it's really funny the whole way.
Carlos is a racist.
Yeah.
He's not a racist. But anyway, so then Anchorman, I give it a thumbs up, so you guys should see it.
Yeah. What do you think?
All right, cool. So we're all in agreement. Go watch it.
Go watch it. Next thing, big news that just came out yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
Ant-Man has been cast. I know nothing about Ant-Man, but I actually love the casting. Paul Rudd is going to be the new Ant-Man.
Paul Rudd. If you don't know Paul Rudd, he's in I Love You Man. He's in
Anchorman.
He's in Knocked Up. This is 40.
Yeah.
So, your favorite comedian, nice guy. He's playing Hank Pym.
I don't really know much about Ant-Man. I think it's a pretty crazy take they're going to go with him on this. Because it's he's done some serious roles. Like, what was it, My Idiot Brother? It was a dark comedy, but it was still drama, and he still delivered it on that. Even though I didn't really care for that movie that much.
I liked it, though. But
that's not dark comedy. That's a drama. Dark comedy is something else, like Bruges.
Yeah, Bruges.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. But what do you know about? Tell us a little bit about Ant-Man. I know you know a little bit more than we do.
So I'm a comic book geek, and the thing I like about the Marvel movies is that they kind of detach themselves from the comic books and the cartoons, or they bring new elements in and create their own new stories in their whole new universe. So Hank Pym, as you know or may not know, is Ant-Man, and he has the ability to shrink and grow and maintain his same size, and he also maintains his same weight and same fighting ability, so when he's smaller, he can still pack a punch of a full-grown human and so forth.
And he talks to ants.
And he talks to ants. He's Ant-Man. So ants are his allies. So it's still already a comedy as it is.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's still funny as it is.
He rides them and everything.
And Edgar Wright is directing it, and he's directed the Shaun of the Dead film. He did
Hot Fuzz, and End of the World, and Scott Pilgrim.
So you already know what kind of style is going to be there, and I think it's perfect. With Age of Ultron coming out, Ultron was actually a creation of Hank Pym, but they're actually going to change that. It turns out that in Marvel and Disney's universe, Hank Pym may not actually create Ultron. It looks like it could be Iron Man that creates Ultron.
Right.
It's not for sure.
Like,
it might be wrapped. It might be like under wraps. You never know.
Okay.
We don't know yet. It would be awesome if for some reason they tied in Ant-Man and said that he did in fact create Ultron and they just introduce him later.
Right.
You never know. But we'll see what happens.
But I'm excited. I mean, I actually really like Paul Rudd, and when I first heard about that he's gonna be the new Ant-Man, I was like, that's pretty cool. I like that. So I'm
down too.
So I'm pretty excited about that.
And they're casting a lot of comedic actors like Chris Pratt. He's gonna be Star
Actually,
Lord.
I really like Chris Pratt too as an actor. So I don't know. I'm really excited for this whole new wave of Marvel movies.
They're making it fun.
And Phase 3, it's gonna be like a fun time.
Yeah.
The next thing, I think a couple days ago, the trailer premiere for Dawn of the Planet of the Apes came out. And I loved it. Like, I thought, for me, in my opinion, like, I thought it was everything a teaser should be. It didn't give you too much. It gave you a little bit of teaser at the end. And then that's it. And I just thought it was awesome. It got me really excited for the new Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
I'm going to tell you right now, Martin is exaggerating.
No, I'm not.
He is,
when we saw the first Planet of the Apes, as great as that film was, he said, 5 stars, best film ever.
No, I'm, like, it really...
It hits home.
Yeah, it did. Like in a personal way. Like the story or the way he was treated when he was just a regular ape. I don't know. It really parallels with something else that happened in my life. But I don't know. I really grew attached to Caesar in the first film, and it was so dramatic and it kind of breaks your heart toward the middle. But then, like, he comes out on top at the end. And so, I don't know. I absolutely love Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
So, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes teaser, I mean, it doesn't show you much. You have someone narrating basically this speech, for the survival of the human race, pretty much, because the apes have already started to rise.
And it's an all new cast, too.
All new cast.
Which is good. Yeah, no James Franco.
Yeah,
I didn't mind him, but I don't mind. I don't care that he's not in it either. But I mean, I like compare this teaser trailer to like Interstellar, which for me Interstellar didn't do anything for me.
Yeah.
Even though I know Interstellar is gonna be an amazing movie, the teaser didn't do anything for me. It was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, the Interstellar trailer was a little different. It showed like the cornfields, and then it showed. Scenes from the past of astronauts going to space.
Right, a lot of like stock footage, and but I mean, I know it's gonna be an amazing movie. I
did give you hints of what it's gonna be. And that's
exactly
what a teaser is supposed to be. But I mean, Interstellar was a little boring. You can tell that it's gonna be in the future. You know that Earth is kind of I don't want to say a dying planet because that's too dramatic. But there's crops. The whole thing was released that the whole thing's about corn. And people were like, what the hell does that mean? Yeah. And it's these guys that are trying to save the human race pretty much because of a famine. And at least that's as far as we know. It could be totally wrong, but it's an interesting idea. So, Christopher Nolan always delivers.
I don't know, like, if it's anything like...
Well, see, I think Dawn of the Planet of the Apes trailer... okay, because you guys have compared it to, like, little teasers. That could actually have been almost, like, its own trailer, pretty much.
Yeah.
So I think it could have, like, as a teaser, like, it was good. It kind of felt like if it was almost an original.
Well, see, the thing that I'm going to say sucks about movie trailers nowadays is that they give you the whole story.
Yeah.
So teasers nowadays, they actually put restrictions recently, or it's in talks to limit the amount of story for movie trailers. It's actually been put to the
MPAA?
trailer. Yeah,
Or-
MPAA. The movie ratings. They're trying to decide on how much story to release in trailers, so that way you're not giving too much away, and that way you can draw in more audiences. So teasers are a lot stronger now. I think, like Dawn of the Planet of the Apes,
Right.
it didn't give you much, but it gave you enough to be like, oh, what's this about?
Yeah.
Right.
Same thing with the Godzilla trailer. Same thing with Interstellar. It's not enough for me to care yet.
Right.
So we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's even a good idea though. If the MPAA tries to like put restrictions on anything, because as it is, they give a lot of rated R or NC-17 to movies that really don't deserve it.
Well, now they actually did a study recently that PG-13 movies are considered rated R films now.
Yeah,
That
because of the violence.
the violence, the cursing, the amount that's actually put into PG-13 movies compared to back in the day, it should have been rated R or NC-17.
Right.
And actually, the study showed that R-rated movies are less violent than PG-13 movies. Because if you compare a rated R film, I don't know, what's a good example of a rated R film nowadays? Let's say Django.
Django? Yeah.
Let's say Django. Django did have a lot of blood, some cussing, and a lot of cussing.
A lot of cussing.
That's probably a bad
But it was
example
a
to go up against.
I know, that's what I was gonna say. It's
Okay, good example. Prisoners.
Okay.
I mean, they had.
Sorry. We came to an agreement.
The Dawn of the Planet of the Apes trailer is good.
Good. Yes.
Good.
Not great like he...
Yes.
I think it's still great because it gets me excited and pumped. But it's good.
It was decent
we had
enough.
we had this whole argument. We were fighting, and his face is all red, and he's bruised on the back of the head.
And he found out his girl was a lesbian. So.
Yeah, so like a whole bunch of stuff just happened.
I just...
But yes, it was great. We all think it's good for them, great for me. But yes, other than that, pretty much that's our stash talks for this time. Next time we're gonna be doing on what? Oh, Christmas movies. We'll do like a top 10 favorite Christmas movies or something like that.
We'll have to do it because Christmas is next week.
Right, which is next time.
Right.
Next video.
Okay, anyway, so he doesn't know how to count or anything, but
I'm lost right now.
I'm
I've got
sorry.
a lot of things going on in my head.
Yeah, anyway, so...
You guys need to get out of my office.
Oh my goodness. So it's like chaos. Before we go, where can they find you? And if they want to be a part of War Room, what's War Room?
War Room Entertainment.
Yes.
War Room Entertainment is, we have it on Facebook and we're going to have a website up soon. But it's a website where we're going to start showing, like movie news and stuff like that. We will work in cooperation with Stache Talks and actually Stache House and everything that he does. So we have short films of our own. We do news. We do movie reviews. You can check us out at youtube.com/War Room Entertainment.
Links will be down below.
Yeah, right there. And Facebook.com/War Room Entertainment, and we'll get a website later.
Yeah, so go click the like button on that War Room. Show them some love. And where can they find you, Carlos? Nowhere.
So
Carlos is actually part of War Room.
I work with War Room, so
So, yeah, you can find them there. And me, of course, subscribe, click the like button, show me some love, and show us all some love, except this guy. But thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye.